And so what they did is they said, okay, look, at the time in Syria, in Damascus, there was a Roman Catholic church, okay, and there was a nun in there, like a priest and a nun, and the nun's name was Kajitra. I can't trill that way. It's the JDDs are different for me. Kajitra. I can't do the Hindi. It's, when it comes to linguistics, okay, it's not the twinkle twinkle little star stuff, okay. There's glottal, there's labial, there's dental, bidental, velar, okay, forced fricatives. I mean, there's all kinds of things that go into language, and so like the ABCD thing doesn't really kind of add up so much. They actually create like a phonetic alphabet, which is really dealing with more things like fees, and ingmas and things like that, okay, and so. Like, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about, because I love you, but you're stupid. I don't mean you're stupid like, oh, you're dumb. I'm saying stupid as in its definition, its Latin root definition. Stulti, to despise wisdom and learning. Student, to be eager for wisdom and learning. Okay? Stulti, studio. Stulti, studi. Stulto, studo. Stultum, studum. Stultus, studus, studus, students, stumus, stumus. Do you understand? It's called grammar. But most people, they don't know their grammar, and they don't know their vocabulary, and they can't even read and write past the 3rd grade level. Okay? Like, the reason the world is in such a wonderful position that it is because of Western civilization. White Viking civilization. Okay? I don't care about race. I don't care about skin color. All I care about is that you're not a communist. Okay? So I've got, like I said, all cats are animals. Not all animals are cats. I don't care what color or ethnicity or anything else that somebody is. The dude you married is Filipino. I could care less that he's Filipino. I got nothing against Filipinos. Okay, where we grew up, where we live, is like ancient Rome, man. We got fucking everybody. It's the Bay, man. Everybody comes here. All right, it is the cradle. It is the Silicon Valley. Okay, I mean, like. This is Rome. Get it? But the Vatican still calls the shots. Okay, this is, Rothschild still calls the shots. Okay, I'm sure Rothschild, even the Rothschild. Okay, I mean, like, Rothschild. Okay, people say, oh, they're the Rothschilds. Rothschilds, oh, it's Rothschild. No. Again, this is like stupid shit off a fucking television. Again, I'm having to make a video to you like I'm talking to you and having a one-way conversation with it. But, that's just really kind of what it is. Roth means red. Schild means shield. Rothschild means red shield. It doesn't mean Rothschild. Okay? I mean, they were brewers. They made beer. The red shield was a sign that so on the door people would know it's the red shield, the Rothschild. You know what I mean? Again, Viking. But this whole back and forth of everyone's playing race cards. What does that mean, race? Is it I'm first in position, you're second in position, or third and fourth? Yeah, that's what that means. That's why I don't believe in racism. It doesn't exist. It's a bullshit concept. It's a construct. If they say gender's a construct, no. This is Marxism. This is Orwell or Aldous Huxley. Okay, remember Brave New World? Again, Mitri, I'm not going to talk to you for a second. I'm going to talk to Mitri. Okay, Mitri, Booger, I tell you, look. If you've made it this far, it's 8 hours and 19 minutes into this thing. I'm sending a message in a bottle, and I only really got one shot at it. So I'm going to take this instead of, coming down to the police station, and hopefully that you find this, and if you're willing and wanting, you can find me. Or something to that effect. Because, just a couple weeks ago, a week or so ago, I found whatever filtered band that she's got on your name that scrubs you from the interwebs, so oh, you were domestic violence and shit. Is this domestic violence? Is that what you think that this is? Do you really think that Donald Trump went to Russia with a couple of prostitutes and went up to Obama's old hotel room so he could piss on his bed that Obama slept in? Because he's a racist Nazi Cheeto? I mean, orange man bad? I mean, how far does it go, guys? I can't deal with stupid people and stupid bullshit. Okay? Like, the most retarded things I've ever heard is people talking about sunrise and sunset and stars coming out at fucking night. Are you retarded? Okay? I don't mean that in a negative way. Okay? I'm not saying it towards retarded people. Okay? If you have a car, okay, it's going to have a distributor, at least an older car, okay, a distributor, okay, and you turn it, you have to set your timing, okay, and so you have to, loosen a little bolt and tune it, so those sparks that are coming through against the piston that's going through the camshaft, the rods or heads are lifting, and the springs and left and loaders, it's going around the crankshaft, it's going around the lobes on the crankshaft, it's going on the camshaft, it's going around from the flywheel, it's attached to the clutch plate and the release plate, or the pressure plate in the clutch disc, okay, it goes again to the transmission, it goes to the gear sprocket clusters, okay, it goes to the head of a nose cone, which is going to have a gear shift selector, it goes through another couple cables, it goes to the gear shift stick itself, it goes through, and then boom, now you can shift gears, right? You know that though, right, don't you? Because you're smarter than me. You want to lead the dance. You want to do you want me to stand on your toes while we're dancing, so you're in charge because you know how to do it all. Okay? Well, you're going to call me crazy, okay? Like, you're gonna see some things soon, okay? You're gonna see, like, what's called tactical reconnaissance, okay? You're gonna see, like, what remember the U bomber, the UNA, or the UA-1, I think it was the UA-1 or UNA. The first bomber was the U-1 or the UA-1 or something like that, and then there was the U-2 or the U-2A or something like that, or the U-2S, and then there was or there's the S is coming now, okay, and we've got a U3 now, okay, and this one is it works on terra resonance, okay, so the resonance, I talk about the Earth having a 13 gigahertz resonance, okay, so the Earth spins at a certain gigahertz, okay, 13 gigahertz, and because, like, centrifugal force and angular momentum, it's constantly throwing us off the planet, but the planet has so much mass that it pulls us back down, and we've created a nice little equilibrium, okay, and it creates a Van Allen belts, and the aurora borealis, okay, and light, plasma from the sun refracting through that gives that kind of northern lights kind of effect that happens there. Okay, well, that really is part of it. I just, like, the simplicity of having everything sitting right in front of you, and then completely benign to its even existence. Like, I'm trying to be polite here, so I'm sorry to slow down, but I'm really trying to choose my words carefully, because I can't talk about certain things, and at the same point, like, I want you to understand that, like, I want you to imagine a big triangle, okay? Big triangle, right? Put it like this, okay? But underneath, I want you, again, like I talk about solenoids, okay, and quarks and neutrinos, and muons and gluons, and bosons, things like that, okay? What a tau is, like, instead of the universe looking like a big sphere, being compressed and taking the electromagnetic field from the two top polar, essentially we can call the North Pole and the South Pole of the universe, and increasing and controlling those, so those North Poles and South Poles come together, so that globe, that sphere of a ball, the imagining that the universe looked like imagine if the universe looked like the Earth, like a sphere-ish, or spherical, okay, that kind of concept here. Well, at that point, now we're going to take the north and pole of that universe, that north and south pole, and we're going to pull them together until all of a sudden, and they even come through. And so now, instead of having a big sphere, we've got like a little ring. Like again, like it looks like like a earrings. Okay, so now instead of a little marble, you know what I mean, like a full marble, we've got like a little a towel, like a bull ring. Okay, like like a ring. Okay, and how the material is, it's a circle, it's a sphere, but its north and south pole are no longer there. If you were to take this and make it into a sphere, it would look like a marble, right? You can understand what I'm talking about. So, what are called microsingularities, okay? Creating two microsingularities allows you to basically control pitch and yaw in a very generic sense of way of saying it. What you're essentially doing is like, again, imagine like, I was talking earlier, I don't know, probably like 7, 8 hours ago, okay, about two magnets clasping and then positively charged ions repelling from each other, okay? Now imagine if the Earth was positively repelling us. Whoop, okay, and so think of a guitar amp, okay, like Cheech, like Durbin, okay. He's got a Marshall. I'll take like a Marshall stack. You turn the amp up to 10. You go Spinal Tap. You turn it up to 11. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Okay, but like ours goes to 11. Anyway, sorry. If you don't know what Spinal Tap is, then oh God help you. But like, you take the dial. You turn the dial up. Right? And so you take free energy, right? And then quarks, neutrinos, septons, leptons, and you're just basically shooting shit down a particle accelerator, right? I'm just going to skip past all that shit because I'm getting tired. And you through it like a caterpillar. Like, the more you pull it, the faster it's going to come. So it pulls as it goes. It's got like a siphon on gas. You know what I mean? So you got to charge there. So it's as it's grabbing, it's pulling, and it's got an equal balance. It's coming through. You don't have any excess or overflow. You don't have to worry about it. It's just you're grabbing what's there and you're forcing it through, and it's all in unison, right? Think of the element of Teflon, okay, for lack of a better way of saying it, things that, Velcro and things like Teflon. But like, Teflon has a crystalline structure, right? The 4 pi r square or 4 pi r square radians of the sphere, okay, and I probably forgot to say the wrong formula, but anyway, you take the sphere, right, and then fuck, what was I even talking about? What was I talking about? Gluons? Bosons? Particle accelerators, wasn't I? I was talking about something, but I'm getting tired, and I just totally lost it. Okay, yeah. Particle accelerators. So not like SLAC, Stanford Linear Accelerator, or Lawrence Livermore. That one's mostly underground. That's another kind of issue itself. But like, we kind of sold all that stuff to Switzerland. Okay, Bill Clinton was a real progenitor of that offer, and so that's the microsingularity task is given to them. And so if they don't rip one open right over here, in a few more years we're going to have perfected time travel, at least to a cesium 204 clock. We might have a cesium 206 clock, but that, again, in order to do that, we're going to need a 64-bit clock, which is what I've been working on. Okay, like my ulcer's going, and so I'm probably going to have to either run to the bathroom real quick and handle that, or just everything's going to work out. But my ulcer, this is why I had, again, I got the ulcer when I was with you, and now I'm talking about shit from being with you, and it's just fucking stirring up, okay? And when I came home, again, I'm going to jump subjects here again, and if these are in 15-minute segments, you're going to have to watch them all, so only my son is going to do it, or somebody who's trying to shoot me down, or something like that. Again, this is trying to find my son. I'm trying to find my son. And so, I found you. Now I'm trying to make contact with you, okay, and let you know what's going on here right now. Okay, I just, my only option that I've been thinking was to basically drop everything, walk out the door, hop on the trolley, come out there, hike 30 miles, and then walk straight to the police department. You know what I mean? Because it's pretty much a 18 to 30 mile walk. I mean, you guys are on the near side of it, you know what I mean? You guys are kind of like by the shopping center, but you're on the east side of the road, so it doesn't really matter. So I can pretty much, I don't have to actually walk on the freeway, because I thought I was going to have to walk on the freeway, but there's no there's no side road on the freeways there. You just have one that